So, gamer family.
That's beautiful.
So,
I
very
fucking love that.
very soon, we're going to be doing these 6 DLC maps. We're going to be doing these after Chapter 27. And in case you don't know, like, obviously, just like the previous routes, you actually can't save in between Chapter 27 and 28. So I'm 27 ending, so I'm going to be cucking you guys. I want to say that as the intro to this video. We've already done those 2 DLC. I'm going to show you those 2 DLC this video. I'm going to show you those 2 DLC this video. We're going to be doing these 2 DLC also after 27, because this DLC has to do with On and Coast's origin, where those previous 6 that we're doing later are the Heirs of Fate. It's essentially a second 6-map campaign that is so much better than this route. We've already done Before Awakening, which just leaves the grinding maps, the trash maps, and then old maps. I don't know how long this video is. You do, gamer family. These 5 I'm not going to complete. I genuinely do not care about stuff like the Beach Brawl, Royal Royale. I've never found those maps fun. I'm going to show you what they look like. I don't intend to beat them. The other 4 maps I would like to beat because they get my levels up, and I like high levels. They make my brain go burr. So Ghostly Gold. This is the gold grinding map that this game has. Because there's a gold grinding map, an XP grinding map, and an item grinding map that like gives you low-level stuff for forging, which I've actually never shown. I don't think we're actually going to play these maps because I think they're a waste of time, but I'm going to show them. I'm also going to skip the dialogue because, frankly, I don't care.
Quick question. We're not finishing the game tonight, are we?
No. Not even
Sounds
close.
good. I'm definitely going to miss the one where we finish the game, just so that way I can, like, keep the continuity, right? I've missed all the other endings. It'd be funny if I missed this one.
That's really funny. It would be really funny is if you're there for the first 2 videos in that session, and then you just dip out right for the finale. That'd be really funny.
I could try. You're also talking to drunk me, so I'm definitely gonna might remember this conversation. Who knows how I'll act on it.
Anyways, all these enemies, once they die, a second wave of enemies come in. Because it's a survive thing, so the faster you kill these enemies, the faster you get in the next set of enemies, and the faster you get in more sets of enemies, the more that you can actually kill. Boot camp. This is the one that I'm very familiar with because this is the XP one.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna pour myself some more brandy just so I can keep myself a little drunk for this session.
Yeah. Enemies will summon from all these, essentially. And all of them exit out there. Once all the enemies are off the board, either killed or escaped, it ends. Yeah. That's that one. This third one, I have literally no experience with. I actually had to do the gold one in this route because I didn't have the money for Master Seals. Because I started grinding a little bit earlier than I have in the previous 2 routes. This map, I don't actually know how it works. Let's see. And all of these maps, I believe, scale to player level. I genuinely don't know how this works, but this is what this map looks like. What's the goal of it? Don't defeat the boss or let her escape. Yeah. Don't know. Don't really care. I'd rather get to... There's one really good map. Which is going to be the, ironically enough, the first map that we actually completed this video. It's one of my favorite maps of the franchise, and I get a nerd out. Essentially, which is really cool. Beach Brawl. So, we're not gonna read this dialogue, but I'll quickly actually show it. This especially works because Revelation has both royalty, I think this dialogue's the same in every route, but I'm actually not positive of that because I don't care about this kind of stuff. I don't care about seeing these people in beach outfits or whatever. I don't really care. Come on. Whatever.
Baywatch?
Huh?
Baywatch?
Yeah, this is the Baywatch DLC. Okay, there's so much dialogue! Is like every character gonna freaking speak? Maybe I should just skip the dialogue. And the other one, when I show off that map, I'm skipping the dialogue.
Okay, I'm back.
You missed nothing of value.
Sounds good. I did not come back with the classic barley, or not barley, brandy and apple juice. Instead, I've got gin and club soda. Which is making
Let's go.
Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec sad, because as he says, clear drinks are for pussies.
So essentially, you pick a royal, then you have to play with that royal and their freaking their little concubines. Your character's levels don't matter, and then you have to route the enemy, which is like all the opposing nation royals.
Aren't at least half of your characters royals?
Yeah.
I mean,
Actually, you have to fight every other royal, including of both sides. Yeah.
Oh, so like if you pick Hanoka, you have to fight
Literally
Camilla?
every other royal from Hoshido and Nohr and their retainers. All of them.
Fun. That's so fun.
I know, right? Then the other one is the exact same way except a different holiday. I'm not going to show it. I genuinely I don't not care. I'd much rather play Alencia's Gambit. Vanguard Dawn. Now this is Fire Emblem.
Now this is pie racing.
Who cares about the dialogue? Oh, look, it's a challenge, blah, blah, blah. Whatever, shut up. Eat pie.
Wait, so this is all DLC stuff, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's get a good squad of people down there. This is one of my favorite maps in the franchise. This map, I jork it to. I don't, because I don't do that to video game maps. But if I did, I would do it to this map. That's a normal sentence. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's a normal sentence. I said nothing wrong, or weird, or quirky, or zany. Shut up.
I just told Ethan I love him.
Oh, that sounds like something non-drunk you would do. So, survive for 12 turns or defeat bosses. But the problem is, I don't have Har to cheese this map like I do in Radiant Dawn. So I actually needed to play this map like a defend map, which is a gnarly concept. Play a defend map like a defend map? Like, what are you talking about, Alexander Littleton? Actually play a map properly? I don't... Play her properly? I hardly know her! Laugh. Appropriate reaction to Alex Little. The funniest man on earth. I'm so funny, you sometimes forget to laugh. Laugh track. Laugh track. Laugh track. Use a laugh track, goddammit!
I'm looking for it.
Laugh track.
Just like,
Laugh track. Laugh track. Oh yeah. One more laugh track just so the audience knows what's really going on here. I'm going on here, by the way. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That is. Oh, that. I feel like I just had gamer sex. I
You
think
have a
Soleil is.
laughing
Oh,
kink,
Soleil's not.
Alex.
Huh?
You have a laughing kink, Alex.
Yeah. I'm an entertainer. I like people laughing what I say. It means I did something right. Oh, I almost screwed up horribly and massively. I almost screwed up as massively as my... I stopped myself.
Good job.
My throbbing...
That's more strength than I have, so props to you, bud.
You're drunk. You don't have any mental strength right now. So
I have some mental strength.
You barely have any mental strength and you're not drunk.
That's a lie. You don't know what kind of fucked up things I think, but never say.
Now I'm curious. Daddy's curious.
Well, you know what they say, curiosity killed the cat. But I think the rest of that sentence is actually satisfaction brought it back alive.
I wouldn't know though, because you don't satisfy me in any way.
Well, you know what? That sounds like a you problem.
That was so good. I'm shaking. I'm vibrating. I'm
Well,
vibrating
get
as if
the-
I used a vibrator right now. I'm
Well,
really,
get it out of your ass.
I'm really
and then
shook.
you won't be vibrating.
I'm really shooken up by how amazing that was. Can you tell that
Seth,
we're
can you
tired,
come up
gamer
with a
family?
good
Oh my
comeback for
gosh!
me?
Oh, fudge. That's actually fudge. I'm actually fudged.
I hope
I'm gonna
You
get it
actually
up the
not
ass. I'm gonna get it up the ass.
you know what, for once I actually hope you don't.
Why?
I'm going to pray for your prosperous engagement in this combat.
Why? Why are you being kind?
To confuse you and to lull you into a false sense of security, so that way when I ultimately betray you and make fun of you again, it cuts that much deeper.
You're a devious man, Diego. You hurt me. You wound me. I'm sad.
My
Glad
response
I'm
to that
dead.
my response to that is eto bleh. Hehe.
What? Was this supposed to
What?
mean something?
Yes, here. Let me not message that to Zach directly to Zach.
You didn't get
Do
what
that.
you didn't get what he was saying either, right, Seth?
And then
No.
How offensive is it on a scale of 1 to 10? Do I need to cut it? Oh crap! I forgot to move her.
It's not. It's perfectly PG. Why is my Discord frozen?
You just gotta let it go.
That might be a problem. I think
Me when
my I think I might need to Control-Alt-Delete this shit. Oh, nope, now she working. There you go. Just gotta put the fear of God in them.
I'm upset.
I'm upset. I'm dead.
The anger is grown.
Okay, if you look into the Fire Emblem chat, you will see what I mean by teehee or etoble and then teehee.
I still don't get it.
That's okay. You don't need to get it. You just need to see what it means.
I still. No, what? What? What are you?
Look, man, I've been drinking. Does anything I say actually need to make sense? No.
Being drunk is not a free card to say gibberish without.
I mean, it kinda is, though.
No. Oh my gosh!
Alright, you can't blame that on me. I was actually, like, praying for your...
No, that was the previous
Second
attempt that I lost. You were praying for me to do well.
Well, it stands for this attempt as well.
The one that just ended, or this third attempt?
Okay, just assume from the moment I said it until I say otherwise that I'm hoping that you succeed and you beat this map.
Thank you. Yeah, unlike this map in the actual home game, it actually isn't easy. Because this map is so easy to break in Radiant Dawn. I love this map dearly.
Hey, you know what I just realized? Ethan and I were supposed to play Marvel Rivals, and that bitch got off and didn't want to play.
That horrible, messed up person.
You know what? I'm gonna message him.
He has
I'm gonna
wronged
message
you
him.
so horribly. I don't know what you'll ever do to get back at him for the wrong that you've been done. I don't know if you can. I don't know if he ever can make up to you the wrong he's done to you. The wrong that you've felt. You probably have never felt so wronged in your life. I'm being an asshole tonight. That's my character arc. I'm on my asshole arc.
I've been wronged worse than this, but it's still, I'm not gonna let it slide, you know?
I don't care if you let it slide. Azra's gonna die, isn't she?
Seth, do you care if I let it slide?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna give you two options. One, I let it slide. And then two, I don't let it slide. And it's up to you, Seth.
Let's do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So, we have first, let it slide. Second, don't let it slide. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If he hollers, let him go. My mom said to catch the very best one, and you are not it. We're saying let it slide.
I kind of
Okay.
wanted to know what he was gonna do, though.
Alex, do you have a rebuttal? Or do you have an...
We're letting it slide. We're letting what I said slide. I don't need to have a rebuttal.
I don't care about what you said. I care about Ethan not playing Rival
Oh, wait.
Marvel.
Oh, that's
Marvel
what we're...
with
Oh.
me.
No, we're not going to let it slide. You're going to kill him.
Okay, so here's the problem. We now have an impasse. 'Cause Seth says let it slide. You're saying don't let it slide. I need a third opinion to even this out.
Ask Ethan.
Well, Ethan hasn't responded to me anyway, even though I texted him.
Yeah, because he went to bed.
Okay, you know who will answer me though is Zach.
And he's going to say let it slide, probably. So he's going to be a pussy.
We shall see. I will message him and he will decide.
You should be a man to make up your own decision. Why don't
No.
I have a flame shuriken? Piss pants. Piss on my pants are full of piss.
Alright then.
It is alright, then. I don't know what to do. I'm at an impasse. In other words, my ass is clenched. My ass is clenched and my eyes are also clenching because I'm tired. But that doesn't matter. I'm not gonna let being tired dictate what I do. Dick. I'm not gonna let it dictate what I do. I'm a man. I'm a man unlike Diego. I have free will.
No, that's just mean.
That's what she said. It actually isn't. I wouldn't be mean to a woman. I'm only mean to you because you're a man. I believe in respecting women.
You know what? That works.
It works? You like it? You're fine with that?
You know what? For once, I am.
Awesome. I'm glad. Does that mean you also respect women? You wouldn't go that far?
For legal reasons and the fact that this is being uploaded, I'm required by law to say yes.
Good. I'm glad you respect women. That's just enough damage to kill.
You know what? Even if it wasn't required by law, I would like it noted that I do respect women because they deserve it.
You're damn right they do. You're damn right about that too. Diego, you're just a damn writer. You're just a damn...
I kind of want to finish off that bottle of Bailey, or not Bailey's. And it's not Blarney's either. What was I drinking, Seth?
I thought it was like
You're
barley or
asking
something?
us what you've been drinking.
No. Seth knows alcohol, maybe, because he's over 21.
We're all over 21.
Are we?
Fuck!
Okay. Well, I'm not thinking of Bailey's. I'm not thinking of Blarney's. What was the third thing that I was actually drinking? I'm now sticking my middle finger up.
Hopefully up your ass.
Because I was counting with my thumb and then my index finger and then my middle finger, and I put my two first fingers down, and that left me with the middle finger. And then Zach says I should let it slide that Ethan's not playing Marvel Rivals.
I think he's wrong.
Well, that's a shame, because you have been outvoted.
Do you think this is a democracy?
Yes.
It isn't. Don't let it slide. He did you wrong. Get him back. Anyways.
If there is one thing I will never deny, it is that I believe in democracy like Obi-Wan Kenobi does. And even though it might be corrupted in America, I will still believe in proper democracy.
You can't say that on the internet.
Fuck the internet.
You can't say that with Kash Patel being FBI director. You're gonna be on the hit list.
You know what? I don't give a shit. If those fuckers want to silence me, that just proves that I'm right. The highest award to any fucking what's the word? I want to say literature, but that's not correct. Reporter. There we go. The highest honor for any reporter is not whatever Nobel Peace Prize they offer. It's getting killed by the FBI for exposing the truth.
Okay.
And I stand by that.
Shoot, I won't cut out what you said then.
That's okay.
I was gonna say something, then you said that. So I don't know what I'm gonna say anymore. Oh yeah! So, one of my favorite aspects gameplay-wise of Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn is ledges. This map has working ledges, so why aren't they in the rest of this damn game? Like, genuinely. Well, where are ledges in the rest of Fire Emblem Fates? Ledges are one of the things that make Radiant Dawn, to me, make Radiant Dawn's gameplay so good. Is that you have ledges which completely change how you have to approach some maps. And it's just like, damn, where are ledges in the rest of this fudging game? Because they have them in this engine. Like, that's actually something that really, ever since I played this map for the first time a couple of months ago in this game, I've been bothered by that. It's like, I love ledges. I love things that end, I love words that end with edging. I love ledges.
Okay.
I love words that end with edge. Have edge in them. Sorry, I can't even say the joke properly. I love words that have edge in them. I love ledges. I love edging. It's all so good.
Ledges are pretty cool, especially if they have a good design to them.
And
Quick question
gameplay-wise,
before anything else.
these ledges do have good gameplay function, I feel like. Because they completely change the flow of movement on the map, which is a ton of fun.
Bless you, Seth.
And edging is fun.
Okay, quick question before anything else. Do I send the picture of two bears kissing to Zach, or do I send the picture of Minnie Mouse kissing Mickey Mouse?
Which one's more safe for work?
They're both pretty safe for work. Though
Find one
would
that isn't safe for work, then, and send it to Zach.
Okay, let me see here.
Why did you move there?
Prostitutes safe for work, or not Is it prostitutes? No, that's not the correct word. Seth, what is the correct word that I'm thinking of?
Is it sex worker?
No,
That's a prostitute.
Change prostitutes for the proper word. Because the sentence that I'm thinking of, it prostitutes a safe for work thing, but prostitutes is not the correct word. What is the correct word?
Constitute.
Thank you. Constitute. What would constitute non-safe for work for this? Because I can't really send that over Discord when I'm looking at the Discord gifts.
Send him hentai.
Okay, let me open up a private tab.
Alex, you're talking about hentai a lot tonight.
Yeah, because I was giving Jackbox prompts.
You know what? Seth, I feel like Alex is leading me astray. You are the sensible mind. Do I or do I not send Zach?
Yes, you send
hentai?
Zach hentai.
I'm not listening to you.
You send Zach
Seth.
hentai.
Seth, message me in my DMs privately, or text me, because I now have your phone number.
Let's see.
You sent him fudging hentai.
From now on, Zach, or Seth, I promise not to send you any text messages while I'm drunk as well. I will only DM you, which you are free to ignore.
He's free to ignore your
see.
text messages too, technically. That's wholesome. That is one of the most wholesome
Alex,
things that you've
do you have
ever
any
said.
recommendations?
I do want you to cut that from the video, however.
Oh, well, you just said to Seth,
Yes,
but it was wholesome.
I understand that, but I have an image to maintain.
Well, gamer family, I was kidding when I said that was wholesome. He just said a ton of slurs to Seth, and I'm frankly actually amazed
Okay,
that
that's
I wish he
that's
had the
going
balls
too
for the
far.
internet to see that.
That's going too far. I don't want you to put that. That's gonna fuck up my future.
Disclaimer: he did not say slurs to Seth. He said slurs
Thank
to
you.
me.
That's, you know what? You're white. That's fine.
What?
Seth, you still haven't messaged me, Seth. I need to know.
Send
Well, Alex,
Zach
what are your
hentai.
recommendations?
Send
I
What are your
Zach
recommendations?
hentai.
I forget what I was asking you, Seth, but you need to answer me.
Alex,
Yeah.
what are your hentai recommendations?
I've never watched hentai before. I
Okay,
just want
okay,
Diego to
okay.
send Zach hentai.
Okay, Seth, are you approving me sending hentai to Zach?
Don't actually send
Sure.
hentai to Zach.
It's not the first time I've done. Actually, maybe the first time. I've done
What
it, thinking
do you
about it.
mean? It's maybe not the first time you've done it.
I'm drunk. I know I've sent hentai to some people, mainly
What?
Connor. Pretty much only Connor, but I don't know if I also sent it to Zach.
if you send me drunk hentai, I think I'm gonna block your number.
I haven't sent you. It's either.
I know you haven't, but if you do
it's
it to me, I'll
either
block
only-
you.
Shut the fuck up. It's either only Connor or Connor and Zach. And I need to think about it. I don't think I've sent it to Zach, so this will be the first bit of hentai I've sent to Zach. So Zach,
I'm sure he's gonna like it.
do I or do I not send the hentai to Zach?
No, maybe what you should do
'Cause
is
I've
you
definitely sent it to Connor.
You should just send the word hentai to him. Don't actually send hentai. Send the word hentai.
You know what? I'm not listening
Yeah.
to you, Alex. I'm only listening to Seth. So Seth, whatever
I'd
you
say-
say is
You're a
going to
vegan
happen.
virgin.
I say what Alex says.
Thank you, Seth.
And what does
You're-
Alex say?
Just send the word.
need-
Just send
No,
the word hentai.
I need to hear it from Seth because my brain is fucked up right now. So
Send the
Seth,
word hentai to him.
okay, I'm going to write out specifically. Seth says
What?
to write
This is
the word
from Alex.
hentai
Yes, I'm no longer
hentai
involved.
to you from Alex's recommendation.
You're no longer not involved anymore, Alex.
Maybe drunk Diego's superior to sober Diego.
You very well could be because it's pretty funny, and I'm actually out of alcohol, so that's a shame.
Get more.
I would, but I feel like I'm gonna fall down my stairs and
You
seriously
probably
injure
shouldn't
myself if I
actually.
do.
You've been going a little
Okay,
ham.
Seth, before I do anything else, I'm going to copy what I have written down here. I want you to
Proofread it.
yeah, exactly. Proofread this. There you are, my friend. Good friend. I want you to proofread this. If the grammar is correct, I'm going to send it to Zach.
This
If
is
it's not, I want you
crazy.
to change it. I'm going to copy and paste it and then send it to Zach. I would like to think that my grammar is, for the most part, correct. I might be missing an apostrophe or two.
I really
but
feel
that's
like
okay.
I really feel like
Uh,
I'm playing a Grail Mercenaries
going
map in
back.
Radiant Dawn right now because I'm just fearing for my. Oh my god.
I don't know what Gradient Dawn is.
Radiant Dawn, Grail Mercenaries.
Radiant.
It's a Fire Emblem game. Well, the Grail Mercenaries are Ike and his group from the Fire Emblem game Radiant Dawn. It feels like I'm playing
Ike
one of those.
sounds familiar, but I don't think it's from the same series.
You probably know Ike from Super Smash Bros. Who's from Fire Emblem.
I feel like Super Smash Bros. Is correct, but I also don't think I've ever seen the character, so I'm gonna look him up.
I think you literally played him when you were over at my house last time. Someone did. It was either
I might
it was one of
I might have.
it was
but
either
I
you
don't
one of you two
remember.
or Brett that played Ike. Because I didn't play Ike.
Was that Super Smash Bros. Or a different type of Smash
Super
Bros?
Smash Bros.
Super. How do I spell Smash? Why is my computer not working with me?
I will fight as well.
That's not a B. That's a C. Super Smash Bros. I want to say yes. Looking at the image on my computer, I feel like I have played him, but at the same time,
You're not
I'm
fully
drunk,
positive.
and that was a while ago. That's why I don't really remember. I played a lot of characters that night, including the Piranha Plant, which I think, if Alex can't confirm, I did surprisingly decent with.
Yeah, you didn't do terrible at all.
That's good to know.
At least I don't think
Seth,
you
I'm
did
still
terrible.
waiting for your. Is that correct or is that wrong?
It looks correct. I'm
Sounds
just wondering
good.
why in all caps.
I think my caps lock was on when I was writing that, and I think I just turned it back on as well, but that's okay because I don't really care.
You really are Flagablasted, aren't ya?
I might be flick blasted.
It's okay.
Is that technically a slur, or is that just continuation of flickamorph?
That's just
'Cause I
its
feel like
own
it's a
word.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to actually do that. Oh, crap. Ophelia may actually be in trouble. Oh, no, she isn't. I can just move you in to prevent her from getting attacked. I'm fine.
Okay, quick question. What word did we say before? It wasn't flickamorph, it was the other flicka.
There's another Fliga?
Well, you said a different flicka, and I wanted to write that in the slurs chat.
I
but don't
honestly
remember what you
don't
said.
remember. I just said a word.
You said flicka, and I need Seth to recount because Alex doesn't remember.
I think it was Flick Blast.
Fliga
Fliga.
Blast, something like that.
That's nice.
Okay, flicka blast.
I'm gonna Fliga Blast your ass.
Sounds like a plan. Quick question. Actually, you know what? I'll figure this out myself. I'm just gonna look at the slurs chat and I'll figure it out myself. I need to see how many G's are in Flickamorph before I add Flickablast.
Wouldn't it be 2?
I'm pretty sure it's 2, but I want to verify with the former rather than the latter, you know?
Yeah. I get ya. I get your drift. I get your Tokyo drift.
You know, I have that in a playlist and I removed it because I don't feel like it worked well enough. It's a good song, but I don't think it worked well with my smash and bash and crash my car.
I was talking about Fast and the Furious. Not some
No, that's
song.
exactly what I'm talking about as well.
I've never seen it.
Okay, so based on my Flickamorph that I have in the slurs chat, a Flickablast is also 2 G's.
I'm gonna
but I
Fliga
need to
Blast
write-
your ass. Got him.
But I need to write that in not all caps.
Yeah.
Fli- Is it 1 or 2? Do you think it's 1 or 2 L's? I think it's 1 L for the flick.
1 L.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1L. I was wondering why you were typing in all caps.
Wait, Zach's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Did you get
so none-
did you get the hentai message?
I got a message that said, Seth said I should send you the word hentai under Alex's recommendation. I said, all right, cool.
Diego's a little
I've noticed.
yeah.
You know what, Zach? I'm glad that you made me your best man. And were you not married, I would let you sleep in the same bed with me. Not fuck me or anything sexual, but I would let you sleep in the
my
same
best
bed
man.
with me.
You're a groomsman. But
Yeah.
it's my best man.
That's what I meant. Groomsman, not
Okay.
best man.
I was like,
Sorry, in case you haven't been able to tell, I'm a little not out of my
Yeah, no, it's
senses. You
all
can
right. I've
tell that
noticed.
by the fact that I have my right eye mostly closed whenever I'm speaking.
Jackbox screwed Diego up.
It wasn't really Jackbox, it was all the alcohol I drank.
While playing Jackbox.
While playing Jackbox, yes, but Jackbox is not the primary offender here, you know, Zach? Because you're a police officer, you know who a primary offender is and a secondary offender.
I do.
I don't think that's actual terms for it, but I feel like you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
you have
think-
your primary suspect and secondary suspects, but yeah, you're
I
you're
think I
pretty
may
much
have
right.
screwed up this map again, and I might actually
Sounds
cry.
good. Zach, do you think I'll ever meet somebody who's gonna love me?
Who's gonna love you? Yes, I do.
That makes
Well,
one of
that
us.
makes one of yeah, I was about to say that same thing. That makes one of us.
Great, I'm on
Well-
the same wavelengths as a drunk man.
That's okay. I'll be alone in that. But yes, I do. I think you will.
I don't know how that feels for Alex being on the same wavelength as drunk man.
It makes me feel pretty bad about myself, actually, yeah.
You fucking idiot.
Okay, I need to play this map differently.
Sounds good. While Alex plays the map differently, keep me mentally engaged. And that's to both Zach and Seth. Mainly Seth, because I haven't actually heard him for a hot minute. And I like to hear his voice.
Uh,
It feels like I'm babysitting Zach again.
I feel like you mean you're babysitting me and not Zach, because Zach's perfectly sober.
Oh yeah,
whereas
Zach's
I
fine right
am
now.
not.
I do.
So are you babysitting Zach,
No,
or are
this
you
feels like
babysitting
I'm
me?
babysitting Zach, and it feels like this feels like Zach's 21st is what I'm saying. When he got Fliga blasted.
Oh shit, that's right. Zach did get fucked up on his 21st. Sadly, I
did.
wasn't there because I wasn't 21.
Yeah.
Weakling.
Okay, I feel like that's illegal to say, so Alex, cut
I
that shit out.
know!
Nobody wants to know that.
Oh yeah.
Zach, don't
That
break
being
the law
said,
on my channel.
Zach, if you want to come get a drink, I am free mainly Monday through Thursday because I work at a different location on Fridays and I don't really want to drive to any bar on Friday. I just kind of want to go home. But Monday through Thursday, if you want to get a drink, I am up for it and I will
I'd be
pay.
down. Okay.
Damn, he's
Okay.
paying.
You're going
Diego
to have
really
to
wants to
remind
drink with
me-
you.
I mean, probably not remind me. I'm going to remember this for the most part. But remind me that I said that I would pay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm perfectly fine with paying for myself, but sounds good.
Sounds good.
No,
Alex,
take
cut
his
this
money.
next part out. Alex, cut this next part out.
I'll put nice, sexy bleep sounds. Like the real sexy
Sexy.
ones.
You know
Bleep
what?
down.
You know what? That's
They better be
good
sexy.
enough.
They better be sexy. When I
That's
watch
good
this
enough.
back, they better be sexy.
Now I feel peer pressure to make like sexy sex. All right, this is post commentary, gamer family. It should fit right into the video. I have about 3.5 minutes to find a sexy bleep, whatever that entails. I worry that I'm gonna have to make a sound effect. I'm gonna have to get a bunch of smaller stuff, and then I'm like gonna have to like sweeten it. So I'm just viewing YouTube. You can hear it. I have a feeling the easiest way to do this is going to be to find a moan and then to add a sound effect filter onto said moan. With a bleep sound in the background. I think that's gonna be the way to do it. I am currently in an incognito browser because I don't want this in my search history. I think it's pretty reasonable to not want this in my search history.
At QVC, this is the age of possibility.
I'm getting ads
It's you and
because I'm in
Bloom.
incognito. I don't have YouTube Premium in incognito. Of course I don't. I mean, I already have a bleep sound effect, so I don't need a new one. I mean, yeah, that worked. That was fine. But I also already have one. I'm running out of time. I'm going too slow. Okay, I hate that I'm searching moan sound effect. Wait, why don't I make my own? That's a better idea. That's a better idea. Oh gosh, this is gonna be so vegan of me. Okay, then once I can slow that down, add a sound effect onto it with a bleep on top, and maybe that's a sexy bleep. I think it will be. There's actually going to be another VO thing where I'm gonna post commentate later. Other stuff that was requested to be cut. Well, not request to be cut. I actually decided that I wanted to cut it myself. There was actually no request about it. I decided, it's easy enough to just cut that. I think it'll make a better video to cut that. So I cut it. That's about 3 minutes long as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep talking really quickly here to end this post-commentate. And then we're going to send the second one actually crafting the mode. Crafting the mode like a Minecraft. Like it's Minecraft. It's Minecraft. We're putting together the bleep and the moan, and we're making sexy moan. I'm sorry, Zach, when you're watching this, that you don't hear the sexy moan right now, but like, all this post-commentary stuff is about making it. It's about making art. It's about making sexy sex, as I would so elegantly say in the moment. It's about making the sexy sex, the sex art, because it is art. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I think it's about time to end the post-commentary. Gameplay's going well, right? It would sure suck, huh? If I lost this map again, though, wouldn't it? Yes. But before you ask, that is absolutely foreshadowing. Post-commentary over.
Okay, so Alex, I am going to go pee. Zach, I do kind of want you to be here by the time I get back, just so I can say goodbye to you properly.
Okay, I'll wait.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go pee.
You should just hang out anyway,
right.
Zach,
You're a
because this is
good
a
friend.
fun, epic gamer moment.
You
time.
are too, man. I have to be up early, so I can't stay up very late, but also I'll wait till he gets back.
You disappoint me sometimes.
I know, like this is like the one day I have to get up early, so I'm pissed about it.
You disappoint me sometimes. You miss
I know.
Jackbox. You're gonna leave us. You're gonna leave me.
There's Jack.
Does our friendship not mean anything to you? You're just gonna leave?
Damn, you're really gonna try and guilt trip me?
You know what? Yeah, I am. Does our friendship mean
It's
nothing
not-
to you? I thought we had something here, man.
No, that
I
makes me
thought
feel
I
bad.
matter to you. But I see how
You
it
do
is.
matter to me.
I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. And, you know...
No.
I see how it is. I'm just a guy. I don't even know what to say, man. I feel so betrayed. I felt like I've known you for like a decade at this point. I thought we knew each other better. And it's like, come on, like after a decade, and you still shock me in all the worst ways. I'm like hurt, man.
Man, it has been almost a decade. That's fucking crazy.
A decade this September. A decade this August.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I've known Seth longer, so take that.
That's true.
I've known Seth since 2010.
Well,
I've known Seth a majority of my life. To put that in
That's crazy.
perspective. I was in 2nd grade. I don't know how old I was. I'm 22 now. I was definitely not 11. So, yeah.
yeah.
Isn't time like crazy?
It kind of is.
Isn't it crazy that like time exists?
Yeah. Honestly, it kind of is.
I say we end time.
Huh. How do you propose we do that?
I don't know. Time's just a social construct.
No, time's one of those things that like actually like for real exists for real, unironically.
Our measurement of time is a social construct. There, happy
That's
vegan.
true. That's true, but just because if we
Stop
change how
being
we
emotional,
measure it-
vegan. If you're vegan,
Yeah,
gamer
I'm
family,
calling
there's
you-
nothing wrong with that. Zach, stop
calling
being
me
a
a
fucking
liberal?
vegan.
Are you calling me a liberal?
No, I'm calling you a vegan.
Damn, that's insulting. I don't think I should stand for that personally.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Sit for it? Like a little snowflake? That's the kind of behavior I expect out of a frickin' vegan.
Can you see my camera?
If I open up Discord, probably, but I'm playing the game here, Zach. I lost the game. I'm playing the game here.
Alex?
Someone message Cole.
Yeah, he's probably starting to get awake by now.
It's 7 for him or something like that. So
If
maybe.
he's getting an early start to the day, maybe.
Probably not. It's Cole.
Yeah, real.
Sometimes he does get an early start. I actually don't know if he's going to be getting an early start. I don't know. I haven't talked with him since the last time I lost the game.
Oh, the game. Memories of high school.
Me when I memory of high school.
Yeah, we were talking about that. I was like,
Alex,
damn,
you
I
want
started
to make me
high
I
school in
don't care. I'm not
2017.
supposed to make me wet jokes, Seth. Me when you say information I already know. I don't care, dude. I'm on my hater arc.
Dude.
Just shut up.
Fuck you, guy.
To clarify, YouTube, I'm not actually a hater right now. Actually, no, I'm not a hater in life. I'm a hater right now. I actually am a hater right now. Screw that. Screw not being a hater. Screw yourself. Like, I don't know. Shut up. I don't. You're not real.
Seth isn't real?
None of you are real.
Okay, I'm back.
You have a French last name, Zach. You aren't real. French people aren't real.
Well,
You know what? For once, I'm gonna defend the French. The French are real. They're just not good people.
you know what?
You
That's
heard
fair,
that, Zach?
Anthony.
You're not good people. That's what Diego thinks of you.
No, Zach is American, not French. Fuck you.
Yeah.
His last name's French. Learn how to read.
I don't care if his last name is French. My last name is Spanish, but I'm American.
Barely.
I think I know more Spanish than Diego, so.
Exactly. Now that I'm back, I think I have maybe 2-3 things to say. Number
Okay.
one, I felt like Jack Sparrow walking to the bathroom and down the stairs. Number two, I would like to calculate how much alcohol I've drank.
Oh
both
boy.
Both you, Zach, Seth, and you, Alex, can determine whether or not I'm a lightweight or not. Because
Okay.
if I am a lightweight, I'm not going to accept that fact, and I'm going to drink more alcohol just to prove that
I
I'm
see.
not.
So what you're saying
That
is
being said-
we can gaslight you into drinking more by just calling you lightweight no matter what you say.
Exactly. But I
Okay,
do
good to-
kind of
good to
want
know.
you guys to be honest.
Yeah, that sounds like a huge, like, unhealthy, like, problem. To, like, just
You know
be able
what?
to gaslight you like
whether
that.
or not I'm healthy or not is not my concern right now.
It's
My
our
is
concern,
whether-
Diego.
I don't really give a shit about that.
We do.
The
'Cause
concern.
we
The
care.
concern. Okay.
I don't know
Thank
why
you
we care, but we
thank
care.
you- Thank you for caring. I do appreciate that, but that is not my concern right now. My concern is whether or not I'm a lightweight. So I'm gonna give you how much alcohol in an estimate that I've drank, and I want you guys to determine whether or not I'm a lightweight. If you are saying I'm a lightweight, I will go back downstairs and get more gin.
You should not do that, even if
I
you
do
are a
not care
lightweight.
if I do not care if I should or if I should not. I'm going to do it. So I think by my estimate, and this is a very bad estimate, that I've drinking maybe 4 to 6 shots, not ounces, because I don't know how much an ounce is to a shot, but 4 to 6 shots worth of. I want to say Blarneys, but Blarneys is not the correct alcohol. Bailey's.
Okay.
Bailey's isn't the correct alcohol either. It's what is the correct alcohol? Seth, I feel like I've told you this before.
Oh, you're cooked.
Shut the fuck up, Zach. You don't know how much I've drank yet.
You think he's a
4 to
lightweight?
6 4 to 6 shots worth of brandy. Brandy is the correct
Brandy.
brandy. 4 to 6 shots of brandy, which is 40% alcohol with the one I'm drinking.
Yep.
And then maybe 2 to 3 shots worth of gin, which I think was 47% alcohol by volume.
And so you said 4 to 7 of brandy and 2 to 3
No.
of gin.
No. 4 to 6 of brandy,
Okay.
and then 2 to 3 of gin.
Okay.
So theoretically, if I'm going for the highest mount, it's 6 shots worth of 40% of brandy, and then 3 shots worth of 47% of gin.
Okay, so 9 on the high side and
Around
But that would
50, maybe 45% per shot.
okay.
Probably higher with
And
percent.
then what do you say? And then the low side was what, 7?
The low side would have been 4 shots of brandy and then 2 shots of gin. So that would have
6,
been
okay.
6 shots worth about, again, 45%.
Okay. How much do you weigh?
I'm pretty sure that I'm still pretty low weight, so about 110 pounds.
100. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, I have a pretty bad eating habit, so I don't weigh a whole lot.
Sure. So with that in mind, I think no, you're definitely not a lightweight.
Sounds good. That means I may or may not go back for another.
No!
shot of gin.
Do not!
I would
Do
recommend
not!
I would say not.
I know you guys. I know what you guys say, but it'd be pretty funny, and I feel
No,
like the
no,
the
it wouldn't be
comment
funny.
section would
You
be-
possibly doing major harm to your body. It would not be funny. Don't do it. I know,
What
like my whole
what-
persona. This video has been me being a hater on, but don't do it.
Persona. Quick question: what major harm am I doing to my body?
Liver down?
Your poor liver. And if you fall down the stairs, the hangover you're gonna get. What if you throw up in your sleep like some drunk people do, and you choke on it?
Aspirate
No,
it?
just don't. Just stop. It's time to stop.
I will.
That is a good point, though. You should fall asleep on your side for sure.
I'm gonna swap
Alright.
over to my phone to say hi.
Yeah, gamer family, I don't know what's happening.
Neither do I. Give me a.
Alcohol, that's what's happening. Me and alcohol.
Be quiet. My parents are sleeping. I don't want to wake them up.
Why would I say me when? Why would me saying me when alcohol wake your parents up? Unless you're an emotional lightweight.
Probably because I had my phone up to full blast.
Oh,
I would recommend not having it on full blast.
That's why I turned it down. Give me a second. I need to find.
that doesn't change the fact that you're an emotional lightweight.
You know what? Emotions are being human. So you know what? I'm fine with being an emotional lightweight.
Okay, I have 3.5 minutes. Not true. Actually, how long do I have to make this sound effect? Oh yeah. By the way, we're back in post commentary. 2 minutes 50 seconds. We have 2 minutes and 50 seconds to make this. Sexy bleep. So, I got the moan isolated. And I have the sensor. I'm gonna turn that back up. I actually lowered the decibels of that from the YouTube clip. For when it played, because I thought I wanted to quiet it so that you could hear the gameplay better. But now that we're making it, this is actually the same one that we found on one of the YouTube ones. So yeah. So let's start by slowing down the moan. Let's get it down to 25% because it is quite a bit shorter than the bleep. Although the bleep doesn't need to take up the full thing. I don't need to use the full bleep sound effect. I do want it to take up the full moan. So this 25% of the bleep. I mean, the moan. Oh yeah. That's a start. That's a start. Audio effects. Let's time and pitch change. None of these seem to be very pitchy. It's not a stereo clip. Does volume have pitch at all? No, it doesn't. Then what's the why? Why is it called pitch and stereo? All the pitch stuff is only for 5.1 audio, which just is not. I am running out of time. Audio effects. Let's add a little bit of reverb. I think some surround reverb will make it sexier. or make it so you can't hear it at all. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's getting closer. That's getting closer to special. Vocal enhancer. Let's see what options I have on there. I have 20 seconds. Preset. Impulse. Singularity. Let's see what that sounds like. That's it.
But probably not worth.
Your speech doesn't usually go too bad.
Thank you. I'd like to consider myself somewhat educated.
You're a professional alcoholic.
You know what? Better than an unprofessional alcoholic.
See, this I agree on.
You know
You
what?
want to see me disassemble a gun?
That's gonna, Alex. I want you to cut everything I say going forward until I say so. I need a yes.
You're giving
from
him a
you,
lot of
Alex.
editing work.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm sorry about that, Alex, but I need a yes or a no before
President
I say anything
Alex
else.
doesn't care. Future Alex may actually bomb you.
In a good way or a bad way?
How's there a good way of getting bombed?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Well, what I want to know is whether or not he's going to not actually cut out what I say, or cut out what I say and just be mad at me and threaten to kill me.
Oh no, I'm gonna like actually make explosives and go to your house. And then when
And
you're
you-
dead,
Anyway,
it doesn't
let's
matter
go.
what you say.
If you do make the explosives, can we do it a little bit further away from the house, just so that way my parents don't have to pay for the damages?
But when they get like insurance though, if like the house gets damaged.
They might. However, I think the mortgage is more than the insurance will pay, so I don't know if it's worth it.
Whatever you want, dude. If that's what you want, that's what you
Sounds
get.
good. There's 5 acres. We can do it a little further away.
Awesome! That means I can like make a real bad boy. Cool. And once you're
No,
dead, I
I-
won't have to worry about cutting out what you say.
I mean, I'd still rather you cut out what I say, but
Hey, but
If
you'll
you're
be
gonna cut out
dead.
what-
You can't
okay.
complain. You can't sue me.
fair enough. But while I'm still alive, even though I'm kind of drunk,
I know,
I do
I
want
know,
you to
I-
promise
I-
me.
I'm
No,
not the drunk one.
I want to hear you say it. You're gonna cut out what I say. Yes.
Yes.
Got it. I forgot what I was gonna say.
That's crazy. That's
Okay,
crazy.
okay. Hold on. I think I might.
That's
remember it.
hilarious, honestly.
I
That's
think I might remember it. Never
anyways.
mind. I think I was just gonna say something about Seth. All good things, but I think it's not important.
I see.
I
It'll
don't
come-
I actually
it'll come
don't
back
see.
to me.
I don't see. I hear.
You know, funny enough, I'm not seeing out of my right eye. 'Cause the eye's closed.
Resisting. Resisting. Resisting.
Stop
Resisting.
Stop resisting. Zach, tell him to stop resisting. It'd be funny.
Me when I stop resisting.
He said me when, Seth. Punish him.
That's what I was resisting. You said to stop resisting, so I stopped resisting. I was
No,
malicious
that's not-
complying. I did nothing wrong.
Seth, punish him.
I mean, I did already make him do like the worst punishment.
That's
right?
what I thought.
Making
that
him
was-
watch Skibbity Toilet.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. However, while that punishment is great and he is deserving of it, I want you to give him another punishment.
No.
What's a worse punishment?
I didn't say
I don't
worse.
have to
I
make,
just
I
said
don't have,
another.
I don't have to accept this bull crap from you.
You don't have to accept it, but much like a anti-communist getting executed in Russia, it's gonna happen no matter what.
I'm not listening to a word you say. You're just a stinky stinker.
No,
He called you a stinky stinker.
I feel like that's just me.
I think that's a you
Zach-
problem.
Yeah.
Zach, can you punish him, please? I feel like I'm about to cry.
Maybe then you'll feel something out of your eye.
I don't think he did anything wrong.
Thanks, Zach. You're a homie. I forgive you for what you said
Did he not do
earlier.
anything wrong? I feel like
Yeah.
you hurt my feelings. Is hurting my feelings not wrong?
We have got this. You can do this.
Sip
No,
beer.
no, no,
liberal.
no!
I hope you die, Alex. In the game. I hope your characters die and you have to restart this level. And from the looks of it, one of your characters did die. Ha ha ha.
Oh,
I want to laugh as I die, so why can't I stop crying?
Damn. That's fucked.
So,
It fucked, but it's pretty funny because it happened to Alex.
I'm going to show y'all, gamers, what the rest of the maps look like, and then we're going to end the video because this video is over an hour long. And let's be honest, these are literally all of these maps I've already covered on this channel. That was the second to last turn!
You know what? I take back everything. I take back what I said before. Alex, I'm sorry. It must be rough for you to fail on the second to last turn.
That does suck.
And while I may be drunk and that sounds like I'm being an asshole, I do mean that sincerely.
This is the culmination of my character arc. I
Which
develop
character arc is that?
a hater. I become a hater. And it fudge. I'm gonna fudge
hold on.
myself.
Alex Hater, is that different than the Alexcations and the Alex difference? Because I feel like that's different, but I can't comprehend right now.
So yeah, I'll do that map off camera, gamer family. I'll probably wait till
He didn't
last minute.
answer me.
I'll probably wait till last minute like I always do when I
He's
say I'm
talking
gonna do
to the
stuff
gamer
off
family.
camera. Yeah.
Okay, he's talking to Gamer Family.
You're-
As you can see, Gamer Family, he often ignores me when I'm drunk rambling because he doesn't care. As you should.
I know you're drunk ramblings because you're drunk rambling and you're not gonna remember the insults in the morning.
I'm definitely going to remember them. However, I feel like they're going to be well-deserved, and I won't actually mind too much.
So, the funny little quirk about this map, gamer family, is that most Fire Emblem games have a twin of ugly people that you have to fight, and this is like a ton of them. This map's from Fire Emblem Awakening. It's Paralog 4. Check out my Fire Emblem Awakening playthrough if you want to see this fudge map. And just like the enemies, Anna scales. When you actually recruit Anna, she goes to like level 3 unpromoted or some crap. So she won't actually be this strong when we recruit her because this game blows.
Because this game blows. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna see you later. Bye-bye.
I'll send you
before
D&D
you
information soon, Zach,
Okay.
because I got all the information I needed from Brandon and Seth so I can start home brewing. Bye-bye.
Cool.
Go away.
Sounds good. Actually, Zach, before you leave.
Yeah.
Look at Cock Chat.
Okay.
This is the crappy map from Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon.
We're not racist.
When I actually
You guys are
originally
racist
Shut
towards
up!
me.
when I originally played this map on the channel, the video that this was in, Seth was actually in this video. It was on the few Shadow Dragon videos Seth was in. Yeah, all the enemies here are ballista.
Bye-bye.
This map sucked. This map
Bye-bye.
blows.
I love you.
And then this is the Witch's Trial. It's worth noting that this game came out before the Shadows of Valentia remake, so this is a remake of a Fire Emblem 2 map, long before Fire Emblem 2 got an actual remake, which is pretty cool. This map still freaking sucks. Yeah. I know, gamer family, you're probably disappointed, but I'm not going to spend 2 hours on non-story DLC maps that are just old content from previous Fire Emblem games. I know. So next video is going to be a little interesting, gamer family. Because I didn't say this beforehand in Birthright or Conquest, but chapter 27, obviously, there isn't a cliffhanger in the story, I don't think. I don't think there's actually a natural break in videos, unlike the first 2 routes, because the first 2 routes had Corin die. I don't know if that happens in this route. If it does happen, that's where we'll end the map. But I may just call a random point and be like, okay, this is where we're ending, or I might just end it on the prep screen as well. We may, depending on how long the actual map itself takes, we may also do supports next video, which is something we've never done on any of the other Chapter 27s. We have a good amount of supports, but after the next video, we're going to have 7 videos straight of just DLC maps. Now, 2 of the DLC maps I've actually played recently. The other 6, I'm raw dogging. I'm not practicing. I might practice them beforehand. I might not practice them beforehand. It's been a long time since I've raw dogged, so that's pretty exciting.
He's raw dogging it, chat.
Anyways, that's all I wanted to say this video, Gamer Family. I know this is a weird video. I don't know how much of Diego I'm cutting out this video. Just in general.
And for everything that he does keep in, I'm sorry, chat. This is my fault. I did this to myself, and I have no one else to blame.
I think it was entertaining. Just make sure
Just
make sure it'll be entertaining if you're alive tomorrow, Diego. So please don't die.
I'm going to live. However, chat, I will give you this hint. If you do drink a lot, please be sure to have a designated driver if you are out and about. And if you're not out and about, please be sure to drink a lot of water so you don't end up like me.
And if you are drinking a lot, either do it with friends or on the call with friends, so at least if something does go wrong, they can call the cops. Diego,
exactly. Thank you, Alex.
All of what Diego was doing, he was on call with us. He should be perfectly fine. He's a good friend. I trust him to know his limits. He is not a lightweight.
Also, don't call the cops. Call the ambulance.
Yeah, 911. 911, sorry.
Yeah, call 911. Not the cops specifically.
Yeah.
The cops are probably just going to arrest you. If you call 911 instead, they'll send like an ambulance or something, and they'll actually take care of you.
Yep.
Whereas the cops will probably just...
Or even
arrest. Probably not arrest
And
you.
ambulances can be expensive, so especially if you're drinking in groups, make sure there's at least one person who's sober to drive people home, or even to drive people to the hospital if needed.
Exactly.
If Diego needed to go to the hospital, I would have gotten in my car and gone to him.
To be fair, if I needed a doctor, I probably would have just gone across the hall to my parents and said, hey, take me to the hospital. But
Yeah.
Alex is correct. If your friends get fucked up and you're on call, do offer to take them to the hospital because they need it.
Moral of the story, YouTube, look after your friends.